Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, please welcome your
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after
Detroit
this.
Tigers.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Jack Flaherty. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jackson Holliday, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And the first offering is not close.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rushman do on the field?
Holliday aboard here at first with nobody out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
The left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And he swings over the top there. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to him.
The right fielder, number 32, Ryan.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and
fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. And towing the slab, Charlie Morton. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Fouled off left side. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
One ball,
not
one
even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Second baseman.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Upstairs. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good take by Torres.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Kerry Carpenter stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Man at first, 1 away. Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So up next, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jordan Westburg. Flaherty back to work. And there's a foul ball.
I got it. Get the fuck away from me, Fly.
Late with the swing there.
He's really trying to stay back for something on speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appeal to first. Yes.
Thank you very much, Boog.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Pitches in the dirt, 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And now the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. Swings through that one for strike 1.
All 1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Detroit,
Leading up
bottom of the
for
second.
Tigers,
Here's Riley
the
Green.
left fielder, Riley Green.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. Hard on the ground to first. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
The batter down,
Batting
Javier
fifth,
Baez.
that's shortstop,
So you
Javier.
talk about a guy that has all the
Baez.
skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
doesn't
out.
find the zone.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way
No
across
bets off
the
the plate.
diamond
Ball two.
and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that
Hey.
drops in for a strike.
2-1.
That one
3
well
balls, 1
upstairs.
strikes.
And now 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Batting
Well, he
seventh,
tried to
the
nibble
third
right there
baseman,
and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ball
Zach
1.
McKinstry, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, right field. O'Hearn hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And here is
Batting eighth,
Dylan
the
Dingler.
Dylan.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And there's the strike.
Ball, that's out.
There's a swing, and it's
Goodbye. And touch them all, baby. I ain't gonna miss that one. You got
throw
time.
a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Do not your Tigers. Dylan Dingler.
And that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball.
Got your
gets
ass,
the ball,
boy.
and gets the home run.
And the batter now, Colt Keith.
Got your ways.
Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2.
Eat 'em up, Tigers. Eat 'em up.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that
0-2.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Heading down the line. And that will drop foul. And they'll do it again.
I got it. It's landing right to us, Dad.
2 out spaces. Empty. That one way outside for ball 1.
That ball came right to us. How about that?
Cuts and misses.
Like your
It's a
Tigers
strikeout.
take 2. On the Dylan Dingler home run.
Back
That
in Comerica
was-
Park, top half of the
The
3rd
designated
inning.
hitter,
Now it's the
Cedric
DH, Cedric Mullins. And that one is lifted in the air.
I
Meadows
got
under
it.
it. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the
0-1.
offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss, and
No
that's
balls,
strike
2 strikes.
2. That's a little bit low. That one
Ball
almost
2.
got him.
2-2 the count.
And it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul.
We got full count.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. And
Got him
he's up to 7
looking.
strikeouts. Here's Adley Rutschman.
the catcher,
1 for 1 with a
Adley
single so far.
Rutschman.
Rutschman, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Green settles
I
under.
got it.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Just missed. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting, second baseman.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And he swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Fastball in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
The right
2
fielder,
down,
number
base is
30,
empty.
Kerry
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Struck out swinging his first time.
Terry.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for
the shortstop,
Orioles,
Gunnar
the shortstop,
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
He's got it. Now there's one away. Laureano comes up to hit.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And Laureano is retired.
Ryan O'Hearn.
O'Hearn stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Come on, boy.
Never know.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left
Peace,
center.
ball.
Meadows on
I
his way
got
over.
it. And 1, 2,
Brings it
3
in.
go to
And
O's.
that's the 3rd out.
And here comes your Tigers.
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Tigers,
4th.
the
And here's the
first
first baseman,
baseman,
Spencer Torkelson. The wind to the pitch. Out there to center. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now
And
batting,
next up for the
left
Tigers,
fielder,
Riley Green. Grounded out his first time.
Green.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Strike 1.
Really consistent release
ball,
point.
one
He's been
strike.
able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
the line out towards center. Cowser brings it in, and there's 2 down. 2 outs,
Now
base is
batting,
empty.
the shortstop,
Javier Baez
Baez.
digs in now.
Baez.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's out to center field. Cowser hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the top of the
Leading off
fifth.
for
Here's the
Baltimore,
third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Westburg.
Flaherty back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1. In the air to left center. Green going after it. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Colton Cowser, the
Now
next to
batting,
hit for
the
the
center
Orioles.
fielder,
His
Colton
first at bat was a strikeout.
Cowser.
And
Counts
that
1-0.
one is in the dirt. And it's 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Check
That's a
swing
ball.
didn't go. 2 balls and a strike. The Tigers leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there.
I got it.
Has and he makes
Gary
the catch.
Carpenter with the catch.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Now batting,
highest
the first
gear
baseman,
and go a long
Kobe
way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Mayo now in the box. Comes
Oh,
up
one's the
empty
count.
with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Caught him looking for
Looking
the
at he
bag.
stands right on the whole side of the road. Get the fuck off my plate.
Back here in Detroit,
Leading up
we head to the
for the
bottom of the
Tigers,
5th. Now the
the
third
third
baseman,
baseman,
Zach McKinstry.
McKinstry.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Now a fly ball to right center. O'Hearn makes a move towards the gap. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here's the catcher,
Now
Dylan
batting,
Dingler.
catcher,
He's
Dylan.
already homered here in this one.
Dingler.
Hammer, base hit. And they have their first hit
Dylan
since the
Dingler.
second inning.
Having a game.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits
Now
like that one all
the
day
designated
long,
hitter,
and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Keith swings through that one as he
0-1.
comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Dingler, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So the batting order turns over. And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Comerica
Leading
Park.
off for Baltimore,
All set for the
the
start of the
designated
inning.
hitter,
And into the
Cedric
box for Baltimore,
Mullins.
Cedric Mullins. This one in the air. McKinstry. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now here is
The batter,
Jackson
number 7,
Holliday.
second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Swing and a ground ball. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the catcher to hit. Adley
catcher,
Rutschman
number 35,
is singled,
Adley
and he is flied to left.
Rutschman.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Oh,
Sit down.
Bottom of the 6th
Leading
inning.
up
Here's
for the
Gleyber
Tigers,
Torres.
the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 65, Gregory Soto.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The right fielder, number
Kerry
30,
Carpenter
Kerry
up now for the Tigers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. 2 down,
Now
base is empty.
first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson
Spencer
will hit next.
Torkelson.
Not
Ball
close
1, no
with that
strike.
one, and that's ball 1. Soto, 30 years old now. Oh, this one high and deep.
And this ball's way back, and it's gonna carry. Nope.
Pulls it in
I lied.
warning track.
At the warning track.
And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for
the
Baltimore,
shortstop,
the
Gunnar
shortstop,
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ramon
Now
Laureano, the
left
next to
fielder,
hit for the
Ramon
Orioles.
Laureano.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Couldn't have
Now
timed
batting,
it up any
right
better than
fielder,
that.
Ryan
That's about as textbook as it gets.
O'Hearn.
Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked. And now a man into scoring position. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So 2 down now. And here is Jordan Westburg. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Laureano rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And it's a one-run game. 2 outs. New pitcher for the Tigers, Brant Hurter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the sweeper catches the plate. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now it's Javier Baez.
Baez.
First pitch swinging.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
O'Hearn makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. And there's your strike. Good heater at 98.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Next to him, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. Looking to get the tying run on base. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Throw on to Torkelson. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready for the bottom of the
Lead up
eighth. And
for
now,
the Tigers,
Dylan
the
Dingler.
catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Soto back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one not
2
close.
strikes.
And that's ball 1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
3 for 3 for Dylan Dingler.
That one.
Ever ball
Absolutely
game.
hammered that baseball. Very loud
Now
coming off the
pitching for
bat.
Baltimore.
107 was the exit
Number
velocity.
56.
And at that speed, it's going to be a great
Serenity
result more often than not.
Dominguez.
At the plate, Colt Keith. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to move him over here. Scoops it up.
And it's a great punt.
No chance. That's an infield single.
2 man down for your Tigers.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. There's the strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the first out. Here is Gleyber Torres. Swinging a foul straight back.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Dingler, the runner at third. Keith at first. 1 gone. Into center. Cowser on the move. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at Comerica
Leading off
Park.
the Baltimore,
We go to
the
the
catcher,
ninth.
number
Now the
35,
Orioles catcher.
Adley.
And here comes the closer here in the
Now
ninth,
pitching
Will
for the
Vest.
Tigers,
And we all know about his
Number
slider.
Will
It's just
Vest.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin
Can
rate
he
is
shut
very
down the
high.
door?
Just breaks a ton.
The pitch
Strike
behind
1.
that swing. It's strike 1.
1's the count.
He's fly ball, but I got it. It's heading to the seats where we were. Swing and a miss.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
the batter.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 the count.
Next offering in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Laureano in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And a count 1-2. The Orioles down to their final strike. Got him swinging for the strike.
He went around, and your Tigers win.
And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
This game took it took 45 minutes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out till later.